Just opening up the stream here for practice for the second draw. We'll be coming on air a little before 7 o'clock Mountain Time tonight. But enjoy the warm-up ice, guys.
Just a reminder, unlike the pre-event practice, during this practice you can only work with the stones that you will be throwing during this game. Hopefully y'all know what color you're throwing. They're not all the same, so don't get confused. Alright. Practice may begin. practice is over. Coaches, please leave the ice surface.
Well, not Maya, but she's going to throw second. Wait, Maya, first? First, proper. Should be here. Oh, then Maya's second. So Maya, you should hold the broom. Yeah.
Please deliver your clockwise last stone draw. You have 1 minute.
Light.
Line's good. Running a bit.
Whoa.
Line's good.
12-7. Line's really good.
Whoa. There's an 8. Line's great.
Light, guys. Light.
Wait only. Looks good.
Yeah, go hard. Really hard.
Yeah.
Really hard. Never off. Really hard. Never off. Really hard. Never off. Come on. That was it?
Well, it was very nice. I'm like at 12. And then it looked like it was going to die. Yeah, like it was pretty much.
Don't touch it. Yeah, she's room her here.
Where do you want it?
Yeah. That's what it was. Halfway in the day. Well, we have time. We need to make sure we get it. That's why we should switch it. I know. I don't know what. I'm happy. John Larry, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing okay. You had a good year?
Yeah. Just a hair noise, Aaron. Yeah.
Hang on, guys. Okay, it's going to be just a brief delay. We got a mechanical problem. Hang loose. Mechanical problem. Just take a second. They got an issue with their. Oh, yeah.
So then it's a good thing we did it to be over so I could use it out.
Good.
Please deliver your counterclockwise last stone delivered. You have 1 minute.
Stay close. Stay close.
Yep. A little bit.
Line's nice. Yeah, no.
Line's good. Line's good.
You're good.
Yep. Yep, just go.
Ball 4.
We're a little tight. Yep, just go all the way. Okay, well, line's pretty good.
Who wants to
practice teams, you may step on the ice to pull your sliders, but no engaging with the stones. No practice slides may be taken. Just a reminder, unlike the pre-event practice, during this practice you may only engage the stones you'll be throwing within this game. You are not all throwing the same color stones, so do not be confused by that. You have a 9-minute practice. That time begins now.
clockwise.
Dave, you're 14-4, 1375. That's too much ice.
We're going to Claire.
What? Way less, Brian. It's like half 12. That was good. Good line.
Outside edge. I'm a broom off the edge, Brian.
One minute to the end of practice. 1 minute.
Room more, Brian.
13-5, Dave.
Right on, Steve. Full 12.
Thank you. Practice is over. Please deliver your clockwise cast stone draw. You have 1 minute.
Slightly inside 12. One more. Good. Nice. Got a little bit of room. Line's good.
Line's a little tight.
Hit. Line's good.
Line's tight.
14 flat.
Line's good. Line's tight. Yep.
All right, Claire. Good.
4-5. 4-5. Sorry. I think for your league, they're 14-3. What? Those are 14. 14-3. It sounds like there's like 60, 69. Yeah. Needed it.
You're good.
Please deliver your counterclockwise last stone draw. You have 1 minute.
Edge. Line's good.
Line's all you guys. Your weight's all you guys.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
It's Garnet Hills here, along with my co-commentator.
Nancy Bucci.
We're live from Denver Curling Club here in Golden. Just about to get started with the 7 o'clock draw number 2. Again, for those of you who are joining us for the first time, please feel free to comment on the live stream, ask questions, raise any issues that you have with the audio. We'll do our best to comply and figure things out here. 4 draws on the ice. Nancy, you want to say a few words by way of intro?
Our feature game today is on sheet B. It will be Team Irvin against Team Falco.
Team Irvin are from Oregon, Portland precisely. And skipped by Bruce Irvin. Vice Lily Irvin, second Brad Blythe, and their lead Maya Horton. They have a pretty famous coach as well, Lauren Rich, who made the ice out in Italy as part of the Olympics. So welcome Lauren to Denver, welcome Team Irvin. Bruce has been here a few times. In fact, did some coaching up in Rock Creek under 18s, and a big fan of the game. And we have some few fun facts in front of us, which we'll be sharing tonight. So, Nancy, do you want to introduce Team Falco, home team?
Team Falco home team is led by David Falco. Skip is Rebecca Wood. Lance Wheeler throws second, and in first is Claire Moores. They're coached by Brian Brown. He's out on the ice. I'm sure by the end of the game you'll see how nice and warm he is.
It's pretty chilly earlier as part of the opening ceremony for people, but really, I don't know if you saw that. We did, as a favor for somebody, we did post some of the opening ceremony online, so it's there if folks want to watch it. Dan rose through the opening rock. Pam Finch was in the house. Wilson. My Lord, Pam Finch, Pam Wilson. Pam Wilson was in the house. And it swept to the button by Kane Rose and Lila, who's going to be representing the juniors at Worlds sometime in February over in Europe. Looking forward to watching some of that if we can. So, just going round the houses tonight. We'll see if we can move the cameras at some point in time, and you can see everybody. Maybe do that at the fourth end break. But on sheet A, we have Team Woken versus Team Strauss. We've already announced sheet B, Irvin versus Falco. And then sheet C, we have Team Johnson versus Nina Ross team. And we have Courtney Benson playing against Coleman from the Bay Area. We have some seating tonight. Just let me just double check this 1 second. We had this earlier. Nancy had it online. She thought we had it in the little booklet here, but we can say that Dave Falco with some certainty is seed number 1. And Nancy's going to look that up. And, getting going with the first end here. At 1 yellow in the house. 13-8, Dave's calling. Ice is maybe just a slight little slow. Just putting one in there, tucked behind that yellow rock in the top 12, half buried. And Irvin calling for the hit right off the bat. Seems like, or is he? Yeah. She's so she came out there with some pace. Looks like it's curling quite a bit.
Curling a lot right now.
It's gonna.
She missed it.
My goodness, that
Piece.
really, like a control weight hit, and that curled good to 2 and a bit feet. So pretty sharp rocks. Papered before the game, before the tournament, I should say. So we're looking at 6-7 feet of curl during practice. In the first for the first practice, about 5 feet curl. Some good pace. About 14.3 to the T, hog to hog. If you know what we're talking about in terms of hog times, we can talk about that later if folks are interested. Some nice ice here that's been prepared by an independent team. And ice is always in good condition here in Denver. We should have introduced ourselves. I'm Garnet Howells, just recently moved to Denver. Play out of here as well as over in Rock Creek, another nice club in the Colorado area. Nancy, you want to say a few words about yourself?
Not really.
No.
Nancy Bucci. I have been curling at Denver for about 8 years. 2 Olympics ago, I came out to do a learn to curl. I am from Canada, so we did do it. We played a little bit in high school. But that's it. Then I came out 8 years ago, and I've curled every season. That's
Awesome.
not true, but no one needs to know about my back.
Nobody needs to know about your back.
Okay. So the rankings, in case anyone is interested, Team Falco is ranked at number 1. The teams ranked each other. Team seed number 2 is Roth, 3 is Benson, 4 is Workin, 5 is Dunham, 6 is Kislik, 7 Coleman, 8 Strauss, 9
De Jong, yeah.
De Jong.
9 De Jong. 10 is Ban.
Bon,
11 Johnson.
and then 12 is
12 is team at Irvin. So we're the first seed versus the 12th seed here on sheet B. But Bruce and his team have been around for quite a while. They punched their tickets to the Nationals, and they pretty decent lineup from the play at the Evergreen Curling Club up in Beaverton, which I think Bruce was one of the co-founders there. He's done a lot of coaching. I think he's put 7 under 18 nationals teams through training, and his favorite cheese is Baby Swiss.
always good to know.
We got going through the team here from the Evergreen team, representing Pacific Northwest. They're out at Portland. Club's just west of Portland. Been in place a little while. Lily at Advice. What do we know about Lily? She's a software developer. Works for Amazon. She got some shares early on. That'd be a good deal. Although she does seem quite young. Brad Blythe at he's second. I should have said Lily. What's Lily's favorite cheese? Brie. Yeah, she started to learn to curl in 2010, so she's been curling for 16 years now. 3 times Oregon State champion, and Lil Sour Cream is her nickname. If you were at all interested.
A lot of research went into this. I hope everyone appreciates it.
Brad Blythe, he's playing at second. Learned to curl at the Raymore Curling Club. Looks like that's in Saskatchewan, if I understand the scroll here. He was a PNWCA Men's Champion 2024. His nickname is Shreddies. Don't know where that comes from. And his favourite cheese is cottage. I presume that's cottage cheese. Maya at Leeds. Also learned to curl 2010. 2 times under 18 nationals participant. I presume coached by Bruce. Nickname is Swag Master M. And favourite cheese is Gouda, or Gouda as you Americans call it.
True.
So Nancy, do you want to do a little rundown of the Falco team whilst we come to a close of this first end here? So we have
This update looks like red 1.
Red's counting, yeah.
Becca's throwing a stone. See what Lance can do with this.
Okay, he's curling a little bit
Hit him inside.
and just sneaks it out. Really nice shot. Chipping the yellow across. Leaves the yellow shot, one yellow buried at the back of the forefoot, and another one in the house counting. So 2 yellow counting on sheet B. Team Falco yellow, of course, and Irvin got the hammer in the first end. Looks like Bruce is calling for a takeout. Maybe take both of them out here. Sit open. This looks like it's curling a lot as well. A little downweight hit. This might not stick around if it hits. Let's see. Just chips off the guard, knocks another yellow into the house and rolls out. That's a little unfortunate there. That 11-second hit looked like something like that. Seemed to curl a lot, Nancy. We're going to have to watch out for that tonight. Really curly ice. Stones have been papered, so I'm going to see a lot of movement on those downweight hits, I think.
I think it's Dave's first shot here. Trying to put one in the top of the house.
What do we know about Dave? Do we know what his favorite cheese is?
We do. Extra sharp cheddar. Yes, Claire Wood, the lead. Claire Moores.
Claire.
What do I put here?
I don't know. Well, they are married.
Claire. No,
Just, but,
they're married.
But Lance is married. Claire and Becca are not married.
That is correct. Claire, her career, she's a career center coordinator for a high school, for the students at the high school. She couldn't pick just one cheese. She likes all cheese.
She likes all cheese. A bit like me, cheesemonger.
Let's see what Dave,
Looks
going
like
the
he's
other way now.
looks like he's putting a guard up, which makes sense. They've got two in the forefoot, or one in the forefoot, one just biting at the back. Look to try and get that across. Lance is really pounding this one. And he's one of the best sweepers in the whole country, actually. Lance clocked about just a couple of pounds short of his body weight on the pressure broom, which is unbelievable. Anybody wants to try that and find out exactly how poor they are at sweeping, come down and try at the broom.
Smart broom.
It's quite scary.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot to put that kind of weight on the ice. So, I think Brian's just going to...
Let me talk about the rest of our team.
Let's do that before Bruce throws this last rock,
Yeah.
and then we'll get...
Lance Wheeler throws second for Team Falco. He is a research scientist at National Lab of the Rockies. His cheese is aged cheddar.
Aged cheddar. Classic choice. Classic choice.
Throwing vice is Becca Wood. She's a product specialist at a global company, basically an Excel wizard. She chose Gouda also. How do you say that word?
Gouda.
Gouda.
Gouda, as they say in its home country.
Oh, yeah.
Gouda.
And Dave Falco, as we all know, he is the head ice technician here at Denver Curling Club. He did not do the ice for this event. There are people that came in for that.
Oh, Bruce just overthrew that. Rolls out a little bit, and that looks like it's going to be a steal of two. Yeah, steal of two. We're going to change the monitor here. And
Not yet. They both have one more.
Good.
Dave has one more, and so does Bruce.
God, the screen's...
Ooh, ooh.
Gosh. This screen is small. Can't have any religion on this channel. That'd be a mistake. Might start posting chat GPT pictures of myself shortly. You never know.
We also got some information from Brian Brown. We call him Brownie here, or BB here at the club. He's an ex-Marine. He's an ex-pro golfer. He's retired, and about 11 years ago, he had to get himself off the couch, so he chose to learn how to curl. He's been coaching Team Falco for 4 years. Team Falco in 2024 went to the Worlds for the mixed nationals. Here's Dave's last shot.
Screws in, should sit just on the top four. It's a really nice shot there. And doesn't leave much of a port for Bruce to draw and try and salvage a point out of this first end. Over on what's happening over on C? Oh my goodness, a lot of rocks in the house there. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 rocks in the house there. Or 13 rocks in play, I should say.
Yeah.
Yellow's sitting, looks like 2. And here we go.
Maybe 3.
Team,
We'll see.
looks like Team Roth is throwing a hit here. I assume they're yellow. Team Roth are yellow. Yeah, interesting. Not sure what the shot is here. Let's have a look. Coming down. Oh, it looks like they were looking to take out the red at the back there. That makes a lot of sense. But crashing on the guard, rolling in, and ultimately
Worked
freezing
out.
on that red. Wow. Looks like they managed to pick up 3 yellow. That looks like it was hammer.
I think he went long.
Am I right in saying? Oh gosh, yeah. What happened in D?
We're reading the comments online. Congratulations to Miss Lila on her natty.
I presume that means winning nationals.
I think so.
Okay, yeah, no, absolutely.
We're in with the
Team have done
new
a
generation.
great job, Lila and team. Going to be representing the U.S. at Worlds.
We don't have a destination yet, but it's next year.
We believe it's February,
Okay.
and
But there's no destination.
and we believe it's somewhere in Europe.
Yes.
So book your flights, people. Get them now. Recommend somewhere fairly central. Cheap flights available now to somewhere in Europe,
Yep.
sometime in February.
And then you can take the train.
Well, Dean Gemmel's here tonight, so maybe Dean already knows.
Maybe I'll go grab him, see if
Where is it?
he'll
Yeah.
come chat.
We get Dean on
Stand
Dean on shortly, and he can say a little bit about what's happening this event. That'd be really nice. So Falco taking stealing 2, Nina Roth and team stealing 3 over on sheet C, and A and D have not yet posted, but we'll get you an update on those fairly soon. Getting going with the second end. Looks like Claire maybe just overthrew that ever so slightly. Looks like it's a little biter with that attempted center guard. Just cruising a few millimeters into the house. So Bruce calling the hit. Downweight hit. Took them a little bit. Missed a couple of hits in the first end, but looks like this is spot on. Seem to have got used to the amount of swing on those downweight hits. That was a nice shot there from Maya. Moving a good couple of feet on those downweight hits. So yeah, nice nose hit, sitting just above the house there on B.
A little wider. Ton of room.
Dave's going to try and use this one.
He looks pretty good. 14-4.
Seems to be holding out a little bit though. It's not curling as
curling,
much at
yeah.
all.
T-line
Going
weight.
to sit almost in the button. Just cruising behind the T line, just a few.
Sheet A hasn't completed their first end yet. Sheet C, as you can see, it's 3-0 for Roth.
Do we have a score on?
I think it was
the
blanked. D is blanked, I believe.
Oh yeah, looks like they blanked on. So
Correct.
Benson blanking and Courtney over there sensibly blanking early on, taking the hammer again into the second.
Nice shot by Irvin.
Real nice shot. Hit and almost a perfect roll. Looks like it's poked out just the other side, but what's Dave going to do here? Is he going to come around the outside, do you think?
I think so.
Yeah, it's
There's
poked
a
out.
down
Actually,
weight
just
hit.
looking, I can see, Lance can see almost
it's
all
Lance.
that rock. Should be a relatively straightforward hit, and maybe a nice bonus if he tucks under here, but not terrible if he doesn't. Let's see. Good set. Clear. Becca's on that, just cleaning. It's the curl just a bit if he wants to roll under. That's almost a perfect show, just over curl, a touch. Just half poking out, half buried there. Good result. Forcing Bruce into draw down to it. Changing up strategies a little bit here. What a fun facts do we have about Bruce? We share quite a few of them. Yeah, he's been present. I mean, really, key to the creation of the Evergreen Curling Club, and has been around and been playing the game for a long time. In fact, has presented on probably like one of these TED Talks he gave about 15 years ago on curling. So he's like a super, big enthusiastic, big support of the game, big support of the junior program, and very pleased to have his team represent here down in Denver. Oh, he just missed that draw, just a little heavy, just rubbed off the yellow.
Put the yellow in a great position.
Looks like Lance is looking to put one just on top of it, maybe. It's a little cruising it a little bit. I'm going to try and freeze it to avoid a double, but looks like you can maybe make that double and clear the red at the back, but looks like the call is another attempted freeze. So let's see what Brad can do here. This was his Brad's second rock.
This rock looks a little bit outside.
Yeah, it doesn't
Oh,
seem
here
to
it comes.
coming now. It's coming now. That looks pretty nice. It's a little hot.
Yeah.
Hair hot. And just rub off again. Yeah, just rubbing off the stone on the button there. And, I think Dave will want to hit this and roll over, maybe a lightweight hit, and see if we can hang around there and get both the reds out.
Should be Becca's first shot.
Becca's shot. We call him maybe a good control weight hit. See if we can just make the primary shot at least. You get the second one out as a bonus, I think. Lance just cleaning now, curling a bit, managing that rock. You get somebody like Lance, you can just manage that rock all the way down. And just jammed on the back red, but that's a good result. What's happening over in C here? Looks like let's see, I think yeah, yellow. Yeah, Roth sitting two, just the Team Johnson knocking out the top rock to sit shot. And I think they'll go after that one again. Just underthrown there on B by Team Irvin, leaving it open again, and again I think probably a hit and roll over from Becca. Get a second shot at this. I think again, primary objective, take that top rock. you get the back one, it's a bonus. But that's a great shot. Look at that beautiful rollover. I think Bruce is going to be looking to hit and get rid of a few of these yellow rocks. It's going to be a struggle to get 2 out here without removing that red, although maybe a little bit of drag. They hit the outside of that top yellow. Might get a little bit of drag and miss most of the red at the back. Oh no, jammed, and that's nice to have a red in the top of the 8 foot, no, top of the 4 foot, but I think Dave will get rid of that. Again, I don't think he'll mind if he loses one of the back yellows at this point.
Agree.
In a good position here to maybe steal a couple more and take a dominant position in the game.
Might just put up a guard here or one real high. Let's see what he decides. Nope, taking it out.
No, I think this is a shot. Yeah, I think that's a usable red rock, and Bruce is an old campaigner. He'd want to use that rock, so I think wise to get rid of it. And even if you lose that yellow in the back of the 4 foot, it's not a big problem, not a big deal. Yeah, again, primary objective: hit that red out, sit just above those rocks in the center circles. Looks
There's
like
a score on D.
We
2-0 for
Courtney just put
Benson?
up a
2-0 for Benson in the second.
nice, yeah, with made use of that hammer that she took with a blank in the first, and 2-0 up to Team Coleman, and just about to start the third there. And we're still finishing up on the other sheets. Looks pretty clear on sheet C. We've been clearing up. A couple of guards in play, but may well be a blank. That was a great shot by Dave. Did achieve both goals. Missed the back yellow and rolled pretty good, although it has left the pin open for Bruce. And yeah, I think through a couple of slightly heavy draws in the first end. Hopefully he's learned from that, and we can get game on here. Yeah, just needs to try and draw close to the button or unbutton, and not leave Dave a shot with his. Or is this is Bruce's last rock, or this is his first rock? This is his first rock. This is a setup shot here. Try and freeze perfect, and leave Dave a very difficult shot to try and remove the red. It's going to be a little bit challenging. Just the angles don't look great for Team Irvin. Let's see if he can put one perfectly frozen on the top of that yellow in the center of the house. Here it comes. The line looks pretty good here. Sweepers have come off. Probably needs to curl just a little bit. Looks pretty nice. Just going to be a slight bump off again, just a little heavy. And I think Dave will probably just hit that. This time he's definitely going to lose one of the back yellows, but that won't bother him too much. Yeah, so just a nice control weight hit, come over the top, and have Bruce drawing against what will be probably 5 yellows, which usually not a problem, but high level curling pressure event, don't underestimate how difficult it is to put a draw to the pin when you're sitting 5 against. Nancy, we had anything on what we had on the live stream? Let's see.
Some people are asking if we can stream all 4 sheets. We cannot. We'll be able to pan to the other games. However, our primary game today is on sheet B.
Yeah, if anybody wants to donate the $50,000 or $60,000 to Denver Curling Club to help put in a new system to have streaming to all 4 ice, I will gratefully receive.
As a matter of fact, that fundraising email will come out very, very soon.
Yeah, it is. I believe Matt, who's our core AV guy, is putting together a bid for that. So shortly, yes, we will have streaming from all 4 sheets, all being well, and.
Ryan Swift, who's on the board, he is organizing this all, and we'll be putting out an email very soon.
Fantastic. That'd be great. Just means more work for you and me, Nancy.
Yes.
This looks like a good shot from Dave. Might overcall just a touch. Oh, just ticks the top. Oh, ouch. That is tough. And that said, I think
It's red one.
looks
no?
like it's saying 1 red. This is going to be a tricky shot to try and get 2
More than one. Agree.
without disturbing the red. You may be throwing this rock away. I think broom on the center line is usually a good indicator of a rock being tossed. So we'll see what he does here. But I think if I were him, I'd probably do the same thing and just take your 1, lick your wounds, and move on to the third end, just 2-1 down. So game on sheet C. Johnson scored 1, so it's a 3-1 game over on sheet C. Johnson sitting 1 in the house, and a pretty clean game happening over on sheet C. Looks like Roth just missed that hit on the red, so Johnson maybe putting up a guard here to cover that red in the 8-foot. Yeah, so Bruce so throwing that one away.
He did throw it away, so Team Irvin got 1. Score is 2-1 on sheet B.
Yeah, we had a blank end on sheet A. First end was a blank, and Woken has taken a single in the second end. So we have just looking across the sheets. It's 1 Woken up 1-0 on Strauss. It's 2-1 for Falco over Irvin on sheet B. Roth is 3-1 up over Johnson on sheet C. And it's looks like a 2-0 game for Courtney Benson over Gabriel Coleman over on sheet D. Looks like they're just finishing up the third end over there. No, looks like see what's happening on D. Can't quite see what's happening on D. We'll give you an update on that later. So, well, we have
a special guest.
Very special guest this evening. Are the
Just talk right now.
one and only Dean Gemmell. Welcome to Denver, Dean. Hi, glad to have you here.
Yeah, great to be here. Always enjoy coming to Denver. I love the Denver curling community and this club. So yeah, it's been great to have mixed fours here for a number of years. And just off to a great start. And this is one of the examples when we run an event at the same facility for a number of years. It gets easier for both the club and us. So, and it's benefits the competitors. So happy to be here.
No, glad to have you here. And just looking at really strong teams across the U.S. It's really pleasing to see how things are developing for U.S. curling in all the regions. So just
I think the biggest challenge for us has always been facilities. If you think it's not that long ago that the Denver Metro didn't have a curling club, now there's 2 here, and out of that comes a Lila Farwell is going to go to the World Juniors, and Caden Rose is a top player at a young age, and someone like Lance Wheeler. And so, I'm convinced that the more we can get facilities built in more places around the country, the more we're going to see the level of play in our country improve, and also at the rec level, the number of people out enjoying the sport, whether it's, we're happy to have people enjoy it once a week and enjoy sitting around having a beer and all the good things about curling. So we want both those aspects, and I think they work together. I think obviously what we see, the Olympic results, we had our best overall Olympic results this year, and I think that helped translate into more activity in clubs and people getting interested. So they do all work together. But yeah, Denver's been great. We've got good things happening in places like North Carolina. Dallas Fort Worth's going to be opening a club. So there's a lot of good stuff.
Oh, fantastic! And it's great to see everything improving at every level. There's growth across the game in the US, still growing as a sport. And,
Yeah, no, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, sorry, I was just going to say, just your point about Colorado is well made. One of the reasons I moved here 6 months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back to get two clubs with dedicated ice, both within 30 minutes of where I live. So
Where did you move from?
From California. So,
Okay.
Played out of unfortunately, to your point, the Southern California Curling Center didn't make it.
Few that didn't quite make it, probably much to the least deal as anything.
I agree, but the growth is fantastic, and there are a number of other clubs. Speaking to people that came to the Green and Gold up in Rock Creek this weekend, there are a number of other clubs looking to build dedicated ice, and of course with the Olympic cycle, resurgence of interest in the sport. Just curious, do you see every 4 years? Do you see a big increase in members?
Yeah, I mean, every 4 years we obviously get a boost. I think this year was maybe more than a lot of 4-year cycles, so that was encouraging. I think now it's on the organization and the curling community to try to extend that throughout this next quad. So it's not just every 4-year bump. We're working pretty hard to get more coverage with, whether it's with NBC or others in between the Olympics. You mentioned California. Orange County is building a facility, so that's exciting. The Bay Area Club, continues to grow. They had some tough times opening around the time of COVID and so forth. So, I think that the Olympics were big. I think every Olympics I always think, well, maybe this is it. This isn't going to be any bigger. And then this year, I live in New Jersey, and the number of people said they watched so much curling during the Olympics, and and not everybody who watches during the Olympics has to end up being someone who comes and plays in the league. If we turn some of those people just into fans of the game, that's going to be big for us. If that they become fans and they want to watch it, they want to watch our men's and women's nationals on Peacock or something, that's great for us. So. And it's not a sport for everyone, so, sometimes it can be discouraging when you have 600 people come out and you get, 60 new members, which is a great conversion rate, actually.
Yeah,
but at least we've got those people out, and hopefully they become fans. So, which I think they are becoming fans. So.
Well, there's certainly a lot of interest in the sport, and also north of the border, and the creation of the new Rock League coming out, some changes, jazzing up the game a little bit. Any reflections on that?
Yeah, I think they had some of the challenges you might expect whenever you do something for the first time, but I think by the end of the weekend, it's encouraging what they're doing. I talked to Nick Sulsky quite a bit, and some people think, do international federations and a national federation like us want that to succeed? And the answer is absolutely we want it to succeed. I think that it's all part of the same ecosystem. I think they've obviously got some challenges and things to work out, but I think, came off once and you build from there, right? I'm encouraged, and I hope that they can keep some momentum going. And it's not easy, that's one, it's not easy. A lot of things in our sport, like other sports that aren't the Big Five, right? Like right now, people, if you're a Big Five sport, it's pretty easy to find sponsors. It's easy to find TV deals because they're the last places where people are going gathering. Sports like ours, you have to work a little harder. But I think of all the Olympic sports, we have one of the best stories to tell.
Couldn't agree more.
hopefully we can do that.
Do we have the viewing numbers yet for?
We don't have official numbers yet from NBC. They usually take a little while to get those out. But we have some estimates that people make. We share those with our sponsors. Obviously for Columbia, the amount of broadcast hours they got during the games was pretty remarkable. It's sheer good fortune that the way our sport is played, we get so many hours during the Olympics. Lindsey Vonn, whether she crashed or not, was only going to be a couple minutes down the mountain, right?
Absolutely.
So, and we hope she hadn't crashed, of course. But our sport, the way it's played, it's just, we had 75 hours of coverage, and that's
Amazing.
Every other NGB I talk to is pretty envious of that. So.
Yeah, 75 hours of skiing would be
Right,
a little too much.
exactly.
No, thanks so much, Steve. And just, you're obviously, maybe a bit unfair of me to ask, your GNCC have some tenure there, but any favourite teams? Anybody that you think is a favourite?
In the event here?
And yeah, absolutely.
I think obviously Falco here from your club, they've won this the last 2 years. They've got to come in as a favorite. I think two of the teams skipped by women, Nina Roth and Courtney Benson. They're both, Nina and Courtney are both Olympians. They have good teams in front of them. They'll be tough, but there's a lot of good teams here. So, I find that this event is pretty great because the level of play is high. It reflects the fact that we're a sport both men and women can play together. And then it's also it's maybe slightly more social than a men's and women's nationals, right?
No,
there's a lot of good qualities to it.
No, absolutely. There's a slightly different atmosphere here in terms of the socialization between socializing between the teams and some camaraderie. And obviously, some of these guys have known each other for many years. So.
For sure. I saw your guys here, Falco, were looked to maybe get 6 there for a minute, but
Oh God, yeah.
in the last end.
I know.
But
Dave just missed that hit by a couple of inches.
I
Otherwise,
thought he might have played it on the other one on the angle.
Yeah.
Because even if he hits that, it feels like it jams. But I think he thought it could spill off. But anyways.
The rock's pretty sharp and it's curling a fair bit with this slightly downweight hit. So
where did you start curling?
In Scotland.
I was going to say, I'm guessing not Southern California.
Yeah, I played as a junior back in 1980 something.
Oh yeah.
And then
that was a clearing of the throat.
Then played out of Philly for a couple of years.
Okay.
In a small two-sheet club.
I know that club well.
Yeah, it's a great spot and some really great curlers out there.
Yeah. You got Andy
Anderson's
Dunham here.
Andy Dunham.
Yeah. Anderson Twins.
Anderson Twins. Yeah, great club. And then didn't play for a bit. Played in California and then just started playing again on dedicated ice out here. So glad to be part of it. Hopefully we'll be featuring in seniors next year if we
great.
can get a team together.
Nice. Seniors is one of our biggest events. It's
it's very
it's open entry, so we get a lot of teams, and I think we're only going to see more and more teams. So we're trying to figure it out.
I was going to say, is that going to remain the case?
Yeah, it was actually. I brought it up to our board at the last board meeting. I said this is only going to demographics are pushing this thing in a way. There's a lot of, people who started playing in their late 30s around 2010. So the numbers are only going to increase, which is great. So we had a pretty robust discussion about it and decided we'd keep it open entry. Challenge with that is finding a venue always.
That's big enough. Yeah.
But so people aren't there for 12 days. And I think we can look at formats and ways we can make it work. But the people playing it and the people who want to play in it, seem to really like it. So we'll keep it as open entry for the time being.
Awesome. Oh,
yeah.
I'm pleased to hear that. Well, we've taken enough of your time, Dean. Any final words for the listeners?
No, I just say, anybody who's listening, I thank first all our member clubs who have been super supportive these past few years, in this past year. It's no secret that USA Curling went through some challenges, and I do think it's because of the efforts and the willingness of people at member clubs and in the curling community to really help the sport and the national organization. It's made a big difference, and we are. I'm excited about this next quad. We're hiring a high performance director. Phil Drobnik's still going to stay with the organization. He sort of stepped into that role this past year. He's going to move into coaching and competitions. So I see lots of good stuff ahead. I mean, no shortage of challenges either, but you know, we're pretty happy with where the game is at in this country, and really hope to, you know, it's funny because we do a sponsorship deck, and the base of the pyramid that we talk about is member clubs, members, and fans, right? So, you know, as we build high performance, we want that to do well, but it really works so much better when our member clubs and our individual members are supportive. And we're trying to do that. We try to earn that every day, and some days we do a better job of that than others, but that's always the goal. So, again, appreciate what you're doing here. Appreciate this club, and thanks for having me on.
No, thanks so much for taking the time to come on, Dean. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Nice talking.
All right.
Cheers. Some nice words from Dean Gamble there, and hopefully listeners were taking note and keep encouraging people to come down and play. And we've got a lot of good curling here this weekend to look forward to. There are 6 more draws. Qualifiers on Saturday, semi-finals Saturday evening, and the finals on Sunday morning. We just got a little bit behind on the commentary here, chatting away with Dean there. Nancy's back online. Hi, Nancy.
Hello.
Found any fun facts in your travels?
No, we got to talk about who threw out our opening stone for the competition here. Let's update everyone. What's happening on A?
What's happening on A? We've got Strauss took a couple in the third end and is now 2-1 up. Over on sheet D, Coleman Gabriel leveled it up with a deuce in the third, so currently 2-2 on sheet D. And Nina with the hammer took Nina Roth, that is, took a couple in the third and is now 5-1 up on Johnson's sheet C. And of course on our feature game, you can see it on the screen here, Falco still 2-1 up. I didn't quite see how many they took in
One.
In
the third they took one. So
thanks, Nancy. Yeah, just
looks like it's 3-1. Team Falco on B.
Oh
So
dear.
we had a pleasure of have our first stone for the tournament, the tradition before curling tournaments. As this, we had the honor of having Dan Rose throwing out the first stone. He's a 2026 Paralympic member. He was in Cortina this year. And holding the broom for him was our very own Pam Wilson. She was 2022 on the Olympic team in Beijing. Put one on the button.
He did, ably swept by Caden Rose, one of the juniors here, and Lila, who's, as we've said a couple of times, is going to Worlds early next year. Great opening ceremony, a little bit of piping, national anthem, and some great call-outs. So great way to get things started early this evening.
We did stream some of it, just in case. I'm not sure when you turned it on, but some of it's on the stream.
I think we have most of it on the stream if people are interested. And so Claire's trying to put up another center here. Looks like it's 14-5, which means it's probably coming into the house there. Still slightly slower ice than it was earlier today, but yeah, 14-5 to the top of the 8. Not bad, and forcing Bruce into a hit here. We'll do around the houses scan across the screen so that people can see sheets A through D at the break after this fourth end. And maybe answer any questions that there are online. Let's take a look. Okay.
10-5.
That's a lot.
Apparently, I have 234 missed calls. Not all from today, I hope. Certainly hope not. Although it was tax filing deadline, hope everybody got their taxes in on
Hope
time
so.
or file for extensions, and yeah, busy day today for a lot of people. That's a
Do you do your own taxes?
hit for hit. I do not. I have a unfortunate situation of still having a couple of foreign assets, which requires a little bit of a complicated filing, unfortunately. So yeah, I have to fork out for a CPA every year.
Me too.
Yeah. And,
Too many
so
citizenships.
that's what happens. You got me beat there. I think you have 3, right?
Yeah.
I only have 2. And Nancy just building a lovely house in Sicily. She'll be renting it out shortly. Is it going on VRBO?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Especially if you want to come.
Nice, nice hit for hit.
Invited guests only, please.
Nice hit for hit. And looks like Dave's going to put another one in the house here, just to keep things clean. I like-
Tighter game on V than it perhaps looked like at the beginning.
Yeah, no,
Dave had a
it's-
lot of rocks in the house in both ends.
He did. He was just a little unlucky on that hit. Dean was reflecting that he had almost had an opportunity for a big score in that second end.
Yeah, he clipped the
ended
guard.
up giving one, just clipping the guard there. These rocks seem to be moving quite a bit. Having been papered just before the event. And there we go. And just nice draw right to the centre of the house there in B. And again, Bruce looking to hit. Well, looks like he just dunked that in just a touch. That release looked a little, it's curling a lot. Super's going to have to work hard to keep that straight. Just let it hit and roll it. We got a couple more people on online here to commentate on some of the game if we can. Maybe one of our locals, Derek, is going to come on the stream in a bit. Again, hope the audio is working okay tonight. Dave looking to put another one in the rings, maybe just above those 2 reds. Leave a little bit back in. Becca's just cleaning. And calling top 8. Coming in now. Coming in now. It's a real nice shot. Maybe could have called just a little bit more, so it's still a pretty straightforward hit for Team Irvin. Just that's interesting. He's looking to maybe considering maybe drawing and freezing on it. Decided against it, just a control weight hit with the in-turn. And again, sit there, maybe just with a little bit of backing is the thinking here, rather than trying the perfect freeze. It needs to curl a lot, just push that out a little bit. It's an unfortunate miss there. It takes out the back end as well. It's a clear house for Team Falco to work with. What's he going to do here? Probably put one on the wings on the other side. Make it a little trickier for a hit. Force him to hit the other side where he hasn't been. Here comes Becca. Supers are not on it. Claire's just cleaning this rock. Light scrub. A light scrub. Looks like a pretty good rock. Maybe Alonso will finish it a little bit, push it wide. Nope. Nice shot. Just creeping behind the tee line there. Bruce has decided against hitting this time, and looking to put one, draw one just in front of the yellow, leave himself a little back in. Needs to be pretty well placed. Sweepers are on this. It's a little tight, maybe over curling a little bit. Sweepers on this hard. Yeah, just over curling and hair short. Looks like it might just bite. Nope, just outside the rings, and yellow still sits one. Dave's probably going to split the house here. Should be a similar draw to the other side by Becca. Looks like she's on broom. Lance is just cleaning. Don't lean too hard, Lance. Guiding it in. And it looks like that's going to nicely split the house level. Not leaving a double. And Falco sitting to yellow, split house. Wow.
There's a few teams here in the warm room. Everyone's looking at their competition and studying the ice.
It's a high level competition. Just talking with Dean there, it's like there's a lot of depth to the field. We've got a number of ex-Olympians here, potential future Olympians here. Really strong mixed doubles turnout. Really impressive to see all the teams coming in from all the different regions.
Bob, you mentioned the two women skips.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Nina Roth, really, high-end curler, fantastic, Olympic level curler. Courtney Benson, really talented curler, good heritage, lots of curling in the family there. We also have, believe it or not, we have Tyler George in the house, who's sorry to give it away, Tyler. Who's coaching Courtney and team.
I haven't seen him. Where is he?
With any, he's over watching the game on Sheet D. I think we'll with a bit of coercion, somebody can maybe get him on the live stream later.
Somebody.
He's a very accomplished commentator, as everybody knows, I'm sure. Anyway, so what have we got here? So Roth 5-1 up on C. Here's Dave with his first rock, looking to probably put one. The typical shot would be to put one on top of the 12 foot here, somewhere central. I'm tempted to leave it high in the house. I would, maybe even just a little biter. That's what they've done, just a little bit further than that. Not a bad shot. Definitely going to struggle to. Definitely can't get all three yellows out, but may try and get a double here. But even if he does that, then it looks like he'll roll out. So I think probably the shot is a hit and roll over in front of that red and yellow in the 12 foot there. Give himself some backing. And that's exactly what he's doing. Just a control weight hit. Man of Bruce's caliber should be a straightforward shot. But like I said, these rocks have been moving quite a bit with these downweight hits. More than certainly I've seen since my time here at Denver. So
The sweepers have to.
The spring league here may struggle with the curliness of the stones in the ice. We shall see.
C is already on a break on the fourth.
Yeah, this
And
looks
break.
like a nice shot from Bruce. Maybe over curling just a touch. I think it's
Come
going to be
over here to
a
the
nose
12
nose hit. Yeah,
No.
just over curled a bit. Didn't get the roll that you wanted, but you know, primary objective achieved. Dave is just going to nose hit and put his yellow straight back where he wanted it, I think, in the first place. So yeah, good end by Falco here. Potentially going to force Irvin into a draw for one. So Courtney and team took a single over on D. They're part of the fourth end break. It's 3-1 currently over Team Coleman on D. Tight game.
May I correct you? 3-2.
3-2, I beg your pardon. 3-2, he may. He may always correct me, Nancy, especially when I'm wrong.
Sure. See, as you can see online, it is 5-3
5-3, yeah.
for Team Roth.
Johnson getting back a couple in the fourth there. Nicely done. And we're just finishing up on sheet A at the moment.
And as Garnet said, Irving is going to draw for a force of 1.
We've got a number of reds counting on A. It looks like 2, possibly 3 reds counting, and
Who has hammer there?
Red has hammer. This is very interesting. This could be a big multiple for team working on sheet A. Let's see if we can quickly scroll and see if we can get a shot on.
Garnet's going to try to move the camera over to A. But you got to get to this house. Looks like a hit. Okay. Couldn't get the house that we needed to show you that shot.
Yeah, didn't quite make the shot. Looks like either 1 or 2 on.
Made the
on
draw
red.
for 1, I believe, on sheet B. We'll see how they hang the score.
Yeah, and Bruce
Bruce, I
takes
believe,
his
made the.
the draw and takes 1.
So it's 2 all on B. We will be right back. It is the fourth end break.
Thank you very much, Nancy. See you shortly.
I don't mind playing it as a hit, just like as a control weight. After like 10-5, whatever you see, you gotta take sweeping.
Is that it? Yeah, good.
We are
Okay,
back.
we're
We have
back. We
changed the cameras. We've learned a little bit about the system here in Denver, Denver Curling Club.
hope we didn't mess it up, Matt. Sorry if we did.
Yeah, but we put it on A and B. Crowds wanted to see the working game.
Yeah, we listen here in Denver, believe it or not. Action oriented.
So it's
So it's-
working against Strauss.
Working Strauss. So what do we know? What do we know about Team Working, Nancy?
I'm reading your notes.
Let me start with Team
Evan
Strauss.
working. Evan
So
working.
yeah, a lot of history.
Strauss.
Yeah, let's go Strauss. So I'll give you time to read the notes.
Right.
So it's a big family legacy team. Your coach, very famous coach, Delaney Strauss. Didn't see her here this evening. Maybe coming in a little bit late. But Scott, her dad, veteran leader, spent many years on the sidelines supporting these very skillful kids, and he's the one in the hack, leading the team. Joan Hanafi at lead. Ralph Puertas, I think is how you pronounce that. Cornerstone of the Traverse City community. Really known for his consistency on the ice. So we'll be watching out for that. And then Gillian Reiki, I think is how you pronounce that. technical standout, instructor, and has represented the US at the International Masters stage. So, good team here. High IQ team. Delaney's elite tactical eyes behind the ice, hopefully contributing. Assuming she's showing, and Scott's seasoned composure. So we'll figure out what's going to happen here. There's a lot of curling still to be played. Currently, Strauss leading the walking team 3-1. Nancy, what can you tell us about Team Walking? Is Evan? Yeah.
Married.
Oh, I don't know. Evan and Rachel, are they married? I know. Hopefully, maybe. Let's
Sister, brother, sorry, we
could
do
always
not know.
could always start a rumor.
Yes, we could. They
Sure.
represent Fargo Moorhead Curling Club. The three of them have been together and they have won the 2018 Mixed National Championships. That's Evan, Rachel, and Jordan Brown. Evan is the skip. He's a former national champion. Rachel working as the vice. Jordan Brown plays second. He's the athletic engineer of the front end. He's a great sweeper, and he can shoot a very fast takeout. Their lead is Christina Wilwand, the cornerstone of the ends.
Yeah.
We all know the lead sets up the guards and the early stones. What else do we know about them?
Oh, looks like they're taking a timeout on sheet A, working, looking to get the biter bar out here just to make sure that, or sorry, I beg your pardon, the triangulation bar, just to check whether that guard is indeed on the center line. They were looking at whether that yellow is in the house.
Just
I think
touching the
that's
rings.
definitely biting. And then just the question is whether or not the yellow is ready for ticking or not. We're obviously playing the no-tick rule as part of this competition. Should have said it's a...
Oh, they're checking to see if this is on the
Yeah,
center.
yeah, took a bit of a timeout, technical timeout. Whilst the officials figure this out. The officials is on the ice at the moment, making sure. I don't see this very often. This is quite interesting. They're just trying to figure out with the triangulation bar whether it's on the center line or not.
First time I've seen this tool.
We're hitting third on this side. Right here.
And we're not sure what the outcome was.
I think it is on the center, which just judging by the broom, there looks like they're going to draw around rather than play a hit. So I think we need to work on the hand calls here. Try to figure out.
So they can let us know.
So they can let us know what's happening. Please, yeah. Was it on the center line or not, people? Can you tell us? Can you tell us? We'll soon
We'll
find
see
out.
if he hits it.
We'll soon find out if he hits it. Oh, it just squeezes by. Oh,
All
yes.
of them.
Just a hair short of where I think they wanted that rock. But no doubts there.
The team working for the history of them, they won the 2018 U.S. Mixed National Championships, and then they went to Worlds in Aberdeen, Scotland, in 2019.
Yeah, wonderful. Way to represent, folks. We go back and from 18, there's Team Hunter Clausen and Caitlin Pooley represent the U.S. in 2022. Obviously, we had a little break for COVID. Jed Brundridge and team represented in 2023, and then, of course, Falco 24 and 25.
2024, yes, we had a great caravan of people that came from our club and went out and cheered on Team Falco in Aberdeen. I was one of them. Where were you?
Drinking all my beer.
Oh,
Drinking all my
in
beer.
another place in Scotland?
I was supporting from abroad. Anyway, we didn't really talk about the competition, Nancy. So just so everybody knows online, this is a mixed curling team, which mixed curling teams consist of 2 men, 2 women, alternate positions. Either the woman or either a woman or a man can skip the team, but the players do need to alternate by sex. Stones are delivered again by alternating genders, and no substitute players are allowed, which has been a challenge for some teams in the past, particularly through illness. So
Absolutely.
you have to play with 3. You're not allowed to substitute. Which, maybe that's an advancement to the game that could be made, particularly for illness or injury. All games are 8 ends. Extra ends will be played if scores are tied, so no ties here.
Timed games.
Timed games, 2 pool round robin series, and the top 3 teams from each pool are going to advance to the playoff round, which will take part over the weekend. If the teams have the same number of points after the round robin, head-to-head results, and then DSC will be used to determine who advances. I think some of those stats will be on the USA Curling website. Top team from each pool will advance directly to the semi-final round. Teams 2 and 3 will compete in the qualifier games on Saturday at noon. The qualifiers will join the top team in the semi-finals on Saturday night at 7 o'clock, and the winners will then compete in the championship game, which is going to take place on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Losers of the semi-finals will also compete on Sunday for a 3rd place finish. And clearly, whoever wins will go on to represent the US at the World's Mix. Location and date to be determined.
We didn't mention anything about Worlds 2025. It did not take place. World Curling decided, I believe, because of the Olympics, did not have a World last year.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Am I
appreciate
saying that correct? I hope. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
The draw tomorrow, there are 3 draws tomorrow. Thursday, April 16th. They're at 9 a.m., 2 p.m., and 7 p.m.
Okay, Nancy. So Team Strauss sitting 1 here in the house against working on A. Few rocks in play. And looking to draw in just behind. That's a really nice shot there by Team Strauss. Just
Maybe a little heavy.
not sure that.
We're not sure.
I think they were looking to tuck in behind and out count that red at the front of the house, but didn't quite make it. Just shot through a little bit. Seems as though the ice is speeding up a little bit. Maybe we'll take a time on the time in the ice for the next draw. Here's a Morgan looking to clear out the front of the house and provide a little bit of space. They have hammer in this end, so looking to just clear out the front of the house a little bit, leave a little space for the skip to make hopefully a couple of shots. At least that's what they'll be looking to do. Looks like just a nose hit and roll over. Not terrible. Still an opportunity for Red to make multiples in this 5th end. Nancy, what's happening over on B?
B, it looks like Team Irvin has 2 in the house. They've split the house. Dave looks to be hitting that red.
This
in the 12 foot.
This is Dave's
Do you think,
first.
or is
This
it
is
gonna
Dave's
be-
first rock, or is he looking to draw maybe? See if he can tuck one in behind the yellow. I think that's
Maybe.
probably the shot. Try and get
Davidson.
the 4 foot buried with a little bit of back in there, and just even not fully buried would be okay. I think. See, here he comes.
Looks like a draw.
Yeah. Like I said, I think looking to just needs to curl a lot. Though.
Got a curl.
It's got a lot of work to do. Line's starting to go.
I don't know what Lance. Here he comes.
Lance,
Come on,
oh my
Lance.
goodness, that's curling a lot. But I just Has he managed to get it just in? Yeah, no, that's a great shot by Dave. He just left it a little bit too open there, though. So I think with a low weight hit, Bruce can, down weight hit, I think Bruce can just punch that back a little bit. Curl a lot, but just not quite enough. I think Dave really wanted to get that at least half buried. Leaving a bit of an opening here. And really nice shot by Woken there on A. Punching both yellows and now in control with hammer on A. Just one
red, I believe, on A at the moment.
Skips rocks left. Glance over to D. Courtney's taken another single, stolen a single, and is now up. Is that 4-2? I think. Yeah, 4-2 on D against Coleman. Just a few more shots here. We'll probably revert to sheets B and C after this end, much I'm sure to the working campaign. We did agree that that's what we were going to do. Looks like it got just a little chip in off the red, and just going
Emily
through the back.
Really happy we have working on.
Good.
The screen.
Good. Now Dave looks like he's got a shot here. Where are we looking at? Yeah, it should just be an easy draw for 2. You got a little bit of back in here. Can afford to be just a touch heavy with the red on the top of the button there. Here it comes. No sweeping yet. Maybe a little hot. Lots of room. Lance doesn't want to touch it yet. Nope. It's a little heavy.
Little rub off
A little heavy, a little wide. Don't think this is coming down. No. And Dave just takes a single. It's a tighter game than I think Dave was looking for here. It's 4-4-2. Dave takes a single on the 5th. 4-2 on B. And
3 more rocks left on A.
it's like, so this is Workins' first rock. Looking, I think, to bury one behind that center yellow guard. Sweepers are working it a little bit. Coming in. Looks pretty good, although it needs to drag this one a little bit. You'll need to work that a little bit more.
A little protection maybe for that. Little.
I think that is a little shorter than they would have liked.
I would agree.
Want to get that into the 8 foot at least, and maybe buried behind the little error here, leaving a bit of an opening for Team Strauss.
Not sure if we updated C in a while.
Try to put one
Look at that score.
Fully buried.
7-3 for Roth.
Oh yeah. Roth. Nina is making
2.
really good use of the hammer.
She took 2 in the 5th.
Yeah, 3 in the first, 2 in the 5th, and a 2 in the 5th. It's now 7-3 up, making really good use of the hammer there. Looks like that game may be ending a little short of unless Team Johnson can bring it back a little bit and get a multiple in the next end. Here's Team Strauss looking to
Second rock.
Yeah, last rock, looking to wrap one around. Sweepers aren't on it yet. It's a little wide. It's coming now. Starting to curl now. They're on it, looking to try and get it to sit on one of the back ones. Oh, they got a little chip off. Oh my word, that is fortunate. It's going to be looks like it's half buried. behind the guards there. So this is a trickier shot than I think it might have been. It was a little fortunate to get a little tick in and sit almost in the pin. So Working has got a shot here for trickier shot than I think they would have liked to score 2 and draw the game level at 3-all. Looking like a little board weight hit here, maybe just to try and get to nose. That's all they need to do. How hard can it be? How hard can it be?
Down weight hit.
A board weight hit
hit.
to hit the nose of the rock in the forefoot. How hard can it be?
Nose are inside.
How many of those have you missed? I've certainly missed
No
plenty.
answer.
Certainly missed plenty. Well, let's see what they got. What have you got, Evan? Here we go.
Let's see what Mr. Workins got.
Yeah, it's a little. She's calling
Nose.
up weight hit. She's calling. Looks like it's got a little too much
Outside.
too much heat on it. Shooting for a line there. Oh, and just maybe they should have got on a lot. I mean,
Yes.
these, like we've been saying all night,
Curling.
these rocks are curly.
So steal a 1.
Steal
on
a 1.
A for a score of 4-1.
4-1. Yeah, it's now 4-1. Somebody just took a little slip on the ice there. Team Walking, everybody okay? Yes.
We're going to shut it down. We're going
Those
to move
two
the
strikes.
cameras back to B and C.
Yes, we are. Okay.
Room. We got room now. Okay, curl and go. 15-2. It's really good. Yep, curl and go. Yep, curl and go. Distance. Yep, curl and go. Yep. Really good, Lance. Good man. T-line.
Hi guys, back on BNC. Team Roth up good 7 points to 3 over Team Johnson from Alaska. Yeah, we're very blessed by a 2014 donation with AV equipment here in Denver, and it's getting to fair comment, I think, online. Yeah, a few folk have commented that they want to see all ends. Well, volunteer club trying to do our best here. And we got campaign going for some new equipment, which will hopefully be in place as part of the next round, and maybe even placed by the next big event here in Denver. And we'll need more commentators, people, if that's going to happen. Hopefully you're enjoying our broadcast tonight. Again, happy to take any additional requests. We made a decision to jump over to A and B, and we were chastised by a few people for that. But yeah, we're doing our best to
Volunteers.
doing our best to cover as many ends, and give a little bit of a view of everybody that will be the people are going to be featuring on sheet B at various points during the course of the weekend. So you will get a chance to see your favorite and home team. Tomorrow, Thursday morning, Ban will be playing Coleman. Johnson, Kislik, and Falco Strauss will be the games on sheet B during the day. On sheet C, which will also be in view, will be DeJong, Strauss, Irvin, Dunham, Roth, Coleman, the evening draw on sheet C, and then again a mix of teams on Friday playing on sheets B and C. So hopefully you get a chance to see some of your favorite players out there over the course of the weekend.
Yes, and if you're watching online, a little fun fact, our curling rink is not for profit. It is primarily run by volunteers. We are working with the board to get streaming on all of the 4 sheets. It is in the works. We will be having a fundraising event, fundraising email soon in order to get it done before the next season.
Yeah, thank you, Nancy. That'll be for league games and stuff like that, so you can tune in whenever you want. Okay, so what's the situation here on B, Nancy? Looks like red is Irvin sitting pretty.
Pretty protected there.
Yeah, but lonely rock there. Dave's going to try a little bit of an angled run back here. See if we can get shot of that yellow. Yeah.
Okay.
It's talking about a raised tap rather than a raised hit. Yeah. They're talking it through as a team. Him and Becca. Lance watching on. Lance is going to come and take a look at the house. I think both teams have enough time here. Been playing pretty quick tonight. Maybe we can do a check on that shortly. Over on sheet C, we've Roth sitting 2 in the house, in control of the game here. Looking like they're trying to put another one in top 12 maybe. It's coming down a little bit, coming a little deeper maybe than they'd I think initially expected. Looks like Team Johnson may be forced into a hit. Looking to try and take that top shot out and roll over Barry behind their corner guard if they can. Maybe stay in the rings and still leave open a chance of getting 2 here and keeping the game well alive against Nina Roth and team.
Here
it comes. They're looking to curl.
Looks like it's curling too much. Maybe set himself up for the next shot.
Sorry, I was just commenting on C there.
Sorry.
Nina's right. Nina's still sat 2. She's now looking to rip that corner that they were looking to hide behind. So clearing up here on C against Team Johnson. Looks like John Johnson and Coleman Martin from Alaska took home the bronze medal at the USA Curling Club National Championships up in Chaska. And a few friends up there. Congratulations on medaling there, guys. According to Gemini, Team Johnson plays a northern style of curling, which I'm not sure what that is. Coming from a club
explain.
that prides itself. So the Fairbanks team dates back to the early 1930s, I think, and they tend to favour a traditional high percentage game. But we'll see how they progress through this game. They're just a little bit behind against Roth, but hopefully they can.
Bruce is delivering his first shot on sheet B. Looks hot and wide at the moment.
Still sitting one buried. Don't want to pinch that.
Correct.
Don't want to chip that one up. Looks like they're just trying to guard the shot that they. Yeah, I think that works. It stops Dave's.
So you can hear Dave say it might drag.
Well, it requires a lot of drag there. It's angled. This is going to be. I mean, this is a great shot if he makes it, and you'll end up sitting 4 maybe if he makes this shot. By it's quite a lot of drag. That's a good 6 inches worth of drag that he needs there. See, I'm going to take a look on the big screen. Well, it's more on our small screen. That looks a tough shot, but on the big screen, looks makeable. It'll be a good shot to miss the yellow at the back there, and he makes this as a great shot. Here he comes, playing for the double run.
How's he gonna miss that?
Needs to curl just a touch. He's hit it, and he does get the drag, but not enough to knock that red out. That was a good shot, not quite enough to get that back red out there.
And Bruce has one more shot.
Red is still sitting 1, and there's a tough draw to make his deuce and tie up this game on sheet B. Good effort there by Dave. He called the drag, just didn't quite hit it with enough. You know, he put a lot of weight on that. It's probably a 7 second, 7.5 second.
That
hit.
would have been a good one to time.
Yeah. All right, Nancy.
Come on.
All right. Wait.
He's got his timer right here.
Let's time Bruce's draw then. Let's see how the ice is working out. There we go. Like I said, it did seem ever so slightly slower than earlier today.
I don't know that he wants to come close to this one for scoring 1.
Sweepers aren't touching this one. Yeah, we got about a 13-second draw on that. That looks like it's cruising. Yep, so just 1 red. Team Falco got a little bit lucky there, not to give up the 2. Nice shot by Dave to try and force the issue. And we're turning around for end number 7.
4-3, Team Falco.
Over on C, we have Team Johnson sitting 1, but with a pretty straight hit for Team Roth. Skips rocks left over on C. Just easy control weight hit here. Looking to maybe roll a little. I think there's a lot of space behind that. You know, there's no space behind that yellow. Sweepers are not on it yet. Waiting for it to work a little bit, just cleaning. Little sweep for curl. And a small roll over to the far side of the house and sitting just above the tee. Nice shot there by Team Roth. Team Johnson weighing up their options here. Would you like here, Nancy, like a hit and roll behind yellow or a draw? So they're going to try and draw behind.
Roll looks nice, but the draw is open.
Yeah, I think he's going to make his. I think his deuce here probably needs to curl perfectly behind that yellow sitting on the top of the 8 foot.
That is indeed what they're calling.
Down in the house.
On A, Workin just scored 2 in the 6th end. The score is 4-3 for Strauss. They're just starting the 7th end on day.
Johnson just overthrowing that a little bit and going through the back of the house. Won't be able to make his deuce, and I think Nino will just put one up fairly high, prevent the roll and maybe an easy hit. Prevent the draw, I should say. Just put one in the top of the 12, I think. See how that goes. Here he comes. Just cleaning now. Easy clean. Working it a little bit. It's a little light. Looks like it's coming down to the yellow. Just chipping off a little bit. Yeah, just not leaving a hit for an easy score of 1. And just gonna draw the full 4 foot for 1, keeping the game alive to try and take this to 7-4. And then need to steal, I think, to have a chance of pushing the game on sheet C to a tie against Team Roth. So.
Over on D, Benson and Coleman, looks like it's a tie game over there at 4.
Yeah, nice tight game on D. It's Gabriel taking a deuce in the 6 to tie it up. 4-all.
Looks like all the team have time on their hands.
Yeah, the clocks are running down. It's about 9 minutes on some clocks here.
9 minutes with.
Oh, nice. No, that's just a bit of a shame. That was almost a really nice shot by Lance, just clipping the back, their own back rock there, and not quite perfect, but almost there. Looks like shaking on sheet C after Johnson failed to make that draw. So Roth and team taking that game 8-3. I think was the final score there, Nancy.
Don't know if they'll
Yeah.
post.
Yeah,
They got 2 or 1?
I think they.
1 in the final end?
I think they were sat 2 or 3 actually.
Okay.
So yeah.
There you go, 10-3.
Lost 3. 10-3 win for Roth over Johnson. Thank you for joining the stream from up in Fairbanks, guys. Hope the weather's not too bad for you up there at the moment. Expecting snow down here in Denver at the weekend, Friday. Just be safe, everybody. Be safe out there on those roads. Especially if you're coming down here. But I think the ground's warm, so the snow will melt here, especially a mile closer to the sun.
52-80.
52-80. Yeah, lots of weight on this shot by Lance, although,
Maybe once this is done, we could hand them back over to A.
yeah,
What do you think, Arnott?
I think so. We show.
Oh, here's a nice roll.
Yeah, we'd have been tempted to sweep that one over a little bit.
For
but
Lance,
maybe,
yeah.
but,
Yes, and we cannot do B and D. We have to do A, B, B, C, or C, D.
Wait. That's good then. Let's go. Okay, keep it coming. Look, back in. You got a great line. Back in, back to him. You got a great line. Come on now. Come on now. Yep, gotta be the team. Keep it going. Keep it going. Go normal. The goal is this. If we take that, it's okay. Whoa, 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 clean. Whoa, whoa, girl. Good, back up. That's great. Like this.
Yeah, most well.
Do this again.
Okay with either. I mean, I kind of like the hit, but
Yeah. Control.
wait, you said control?
Yeah. Clean. Yep. Yes. Hard, Abby. Yes. Oh. Oh. Don't like this. I think we still have to play this. Or play this. Split. Like split that top one, Dave, but yeah, I like it.
All right, we turn the cameras to A and B, Work and Strauss and Irving Falco.
Back line. Back line.
Both are tight games so far.
Yep. It's picking. It's picking. I think we're probably, yeah, go ahead. Okay. Leave it then. We'll just check this in off. Where? Move it. Took a hard turn. Really gotta go.
Hey guys, back on A&B, and Willie, smoking is bad. So we got tight game over on sheet A between Walken and Strice. Walken currently sitting 2 in the house, 3 in the house actually, beg your pardon. Couple on the pin, one out in the wings. But,
Falco looks to. They have two in the house, but there's a red in the back.
yeah, sitting.
It's out. So sitting
Yeah,
one.
looks like that's out counting the one at the top of the 12 feet
Agree.
there. Looking to bring another one in. Consolidate. Sitting 4. A good position to take multiples, or to beg your pardon, to try and steal here against Strauss, who has hammer and 7. Looks like he's Scott's considering a run on the yellow. That's with hammer. That's not doing him any favors, so makes sense. Looking to run it into the pile.
How about I go try to see if Nina Roth would like to speak here on the.
Yeah, after the
Let's
first win, if she's willing to do that,
Gotta
be nice.
find her though.
Looks like Irvin just over-egged that one on B. They may tap one up or choose to put one in the forefoot. He cleared over on, just missed that hit over on A, so even working an opportunity here just to either guard up or maybe even put a fourth one in there and sit 5. So I didn't see the final call there. Lining up. Dave's coming down the ice to reconsider on B what shot to play here. Kind of like a little tap here. Didn't seem convinced. I think that's what they're going for. Sweepers are just cleaning the rock on A. Just gentle clean. Looks like it's coming in the house. So nope, just short or yeah, just short. Garden up. That's going to make it well set up for steal of at least a couple here, I think. Unless there's a very heavyweight shot played on A by Strauss. Just 2 yellow rocks remaining. Maybe just be trying to clear a couple here with his first shot. Dave's just chipping one in. Split those yellows at the front, and looks like he's now sitting 3. Irvin's lining up to try and bury one here. A lot of ice. There's Strauss throwing a bit of a pistol. Looks like it's running into the deck. He's moved quite a few rocks, but even Red's still sitting 4. Morgan will look to put one, I think, in the top 12 here and leave a fairly tricky draw around the far side with an outturn to get to the forefoot, and I don't think he can get to the button and outcount that red that's counting there. So it's biting the button. Irvin's trying to drop. I think he might be on that guard. It's curling as much as they'd hoped for. Just chipping the yellow a little bit. That's unfortunate. Clear 3 and leaving Dave fairly easy draw to take 4 and probably put that game beyond the past of point of no return. So, yeah, wise to take a little bit more ice here. Make sure you don't do the same thing here. And all he needs to do is bite the 8 foot for his 4 points here. So
Why not take this out?
it's
Or maybe that one was out counting.
yeah,
that
I
back
think
12.
the back one's out counting here. So needs to draw. Needs to touch the 8 foot.
In update, I can't find Nita Roth, so
Oh well, hopefully we'll get a few more of these. A few more of the
Happens, yeah.
curlers on the
over the weekend.
stream over the weekend. Yeah. How are we doing over on D, Nancy?
I see 7-4 going into the 8th 7.
Oh
for
gosh,
Benson.
it looks like Courtney managed to take a good 3 in the 7. Really great time to be scoring a multiple and leave Gabriel and team needing 3 to tie it up on D. Dave, oh wow, no, looks like he's chipped it up and looks like red. It's a steal of 1.
Yep, he did. Look
Steal
at his
1, tying it up. It's 4 all. A little bit of an error there by Falco, and Irvin taking it to an 8th end here. Tie game. About 6 minutes on the clock here for both teams, just out of interest. It's fair enough.
Okay, what did I miss?
You missed. Well, I think you just saw it. Dave just was a little tight there and chipped up the red and
Tie ball game.
gave up a steal of 1 on. Oh, that was close on A. Strauss almost managed to finesse 1 into the rings. It's definitely 3 reds for walk-in. Maybe 4.
Okay, if
Looks-
it's 3,
It looks red from here, guys, but
Let's see,
maybe
1,
they'll
2.
want to measure it. A great end from
it
working.
looks very close.
Yeah,
Even on our screens, big screen.
yeah. I will say, if you look twice, measure it. I've looked at that about 4 times, so I propose getting the measuring stick out. Somebody else is coming in to have a look at it.
Either way, Workin
Strauss
will
is
be in the
coming in.
lead, I believe, after this.
Yeah.
Whatever they post. So on B, Team Falco against Team Irvin, all tied up, coming home, 8th end. D, Benson and Coleman are still playing the 8th.
And it looks
Looks like it's Vice Rocks.
yeah, and it looks like Courtney's well set. Looks like there's quite a few reds in the house there on D.
That's really far away.
Could be wrong, of course.
Exactly.
So is that Ansys
Okay.
has held that. No, is that going to hang around in the rings? Yeah, just hang around. Nice shot, Claire.
Might have been Claire's first hit of the game.
Just about. Just about. And they got the measuring
Apparatus.
measuring irons out on A. Yeah, like I said, it looks like red, and if it is, then that's a big swing, and will be a 7-4 lead from Working coming home. If not even a 3 and 6-4 without hammer, wouldn't hate that given the early situation in the game. Now, hopefully, I don't know.
They're not
know,
showing us. Kick it in, please.
Next.
We'll see. It'll go up on
We
the
don't
board
know.
in a minute.
Normally for the viewers, we like to see the shot rock move to the center of the house
Center.
to make it obvious. But
Instead, we have officials that
we'll
will
see.
post the score in
we'll-
a second.
we'll soon find out. I said, it was definitely 3, maybe 4. Bear with us just 1 second, people. Meanwhile, on B, another hit. Guard just. So Irvin putting up another guard.
There's a timeout in play, I think, on A. Or is it just the between ends? Seems like a long time.
I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening here.
I don't either. No score is put and posted.
Seems to be some discussion, maybe some disagreement over the measure. I don't know. Interesting. We don't have the ears on the ice out there, so maybe we'll find out afterwards what happened there. Anyway, we're starting the walk-in leading out. Starting the 8th end. Score's about to be posted by the official. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it, and it is indeed 4. So we were. All right, just looking at that.
7-4.
7-4 coming home. Lead of 3 without hammer. It's not a bad situation to be in. Dave was looking to take out a couple of rocks there. Just manages to take out the guard. Bruce is putting another one back in play. Trying to keep the center covered for now, at least.
Looks like 3 red in the house on D. Can you see that far?
Let me run over and have a look.
Okay.
So keep our listeners updated.
Dave's calling for the hit again on the guard on B. What do you got, guards back?
Hey guys. Looks like yellow's sitting one on D. So still not over just yet.
Okay, but they need 3. Lundman needs 3 to tie.
Slight error by Lance there, just crashing on their own guard there, and leaving a red out front there, which Bruce may use later if he has the chance. But, working with a couple of reds in the house on A. Strauss trying to, I think, just freeze to this rock. Landing a little short. Just creeping into the 12 foot there. Looks like this is Becca's first shot on B. Again, looking to clear the guards. Ideally, both of them. Straight peel, even at this point, is probably okay. Should be looking to get both. Lance is cleaning. Looks like we
Might get both of them
might
there.
get both, yeah. Oh, just misses the top side there. That's a close shot. Turning attention to A, still with Walken sitting with two reds in the house. Cleared that top 12 yellow of Strauss's. Looking in relatively well in control to take this game from behind on A.
This should be a guard. They need 3 on A.
You do need to score 3, so could be a little bit disappointed throwing that just a hair short. Now,
Working is now going to take away the guard. looking to steal on B, put one underneath the guard.
Yeah, looks like it's almost fully buried there. Dave looking again to take the guard out of play and, you know, make sure part A of that equation is or the primary goal is achieved, clearing the guard. But you know, if he does clear the does run the one back and get that out, that would be great. No, just a straight
So
peel.
just goes peel.
Straight peel.
He needs to keep it open for his last rock.
Bruce will be putting up, so back down to Skip's rocks now. Bruce will be looking to throw up a guard here, I think. Yeah, what's happening on? Hey, I'm not
They
sure.
hit the guard.
Okay,
They hit
just
a guard instead of coming in and hitting that one on the forefoot.
too bad. Working, looking to clear up again. Strauss is running out of rocks here on A. Clearing the near side guard. Just.
Just
You'll be
never a doubt.
be relieved that that caught the back one. Just overthrew that a little bit. It was coming down at about 6.5 second stone there.
Little timeout on D. See the coach out there, Mr. George, out there talking to his team.
Tyler's out on the ice. And let's go and take a look over there. If we
Okay.
can. Let's see if I can maybe pan the camera and see what's happening.
Garnett's running over there to D to see what the timeout is all about and the situation. Meanwhile, Dave Falco's throwing his first rock. Bruce went a little deep on his thought he was calling a guard.
Okay, so
So Dave's first rock is coming in
Relatively.
a second.
relatively regulation double here for Dave.
And they still have that one hanging in the back 12.
They do.
What happened over there on D?
Yeah,
Garnett?
so Gabriel and Coleman team sitting 1 and 3. And I think Courtney looking to clear house with her last rock and make sure it's a foregone conclusion.
Lance is
Looks like
sweeping
it's-
hard on this double. He only gets one. Dave does.
Let's go and take a look and see what happened over on D.
Okay. Last rock for Bruce on B. And then Dave will have a chance with the hammer.
So Courtney didn't quite get the yellow out of the back on sheet D. Now Coleman has a
So you're saying there's
super
a chance?
super tough shot to
Okay.
run her yellow onto two reds. Needs to get rid of both of them and have both yellows stick around for a tie on D. So if things wrap up here on B, then we'll maybe into an extra end on D. In which case we'll swing the cameras for a bit of bonus coverage.
This might be the
watch
game
this
on A.
Yeah, Wilkin just poking out a yellow. I think
They're still going to shoot.
Strauss still has skip stones here.
Sheet
Still
B,
not-
I believe, is on a timeout. Taking a lot of time to decide what to do on this last shot for Bruce. You can hear them talking out there if you listen closely.
what's happening on. Yeah, so Dave has kept it fairly clean, but I think putting another rock on the top of the 4-foot here could make it difficult for Falco to score. So cleaning up the ice here. So gonna take another run over to D and find out what happened.
They're shaking hand on D. Here comes Garnett with the update.
Like a super tough shot on D. She made a hit. Got 2 yellow, just not quite enough to force a
Needed
tie
one
there.
more. So the final on D. Benson 7, Coleman 6.
First win for Courtney Benson and team. Coached by
Here's
Kat.
Bruce. Bruce's last shot, trying to protect his red in the 4-foot. Looks like Dave timeout for Dave Falco's team. Or Team Falco. So what would you do here? Are you draw into the button?
It's a tough one, isn't it? Like, I think
This hit is there.
the alternative is to just chip I think he's looking to chip the red out of the back. Just got to move it maybe 6-8 inches and take the single. So,
Yeah, just
You
hit
miss.
it on the edge.
yeah, just got to catch a piece of it. Looks like
Shaking on A also. Team Workin has been victorious.
yeah, nice win from behind from Team Working there. Thanks guys for joining the broadcast. Hope you enjoyed that. Again, welcome any feedback on and any questions we've got. As
Any
always.
feedback?
Any feedback.
Okay.
Any feedback. We respond to anything. Even suggestions of smoking. Alright. Okay. We're almost done here this evening for the second draw.
Team Falco,
Last
Dave Falco's last rock coming at you.
last team on the ice. Looking to play with this
He
with
is
some
going.
weight, I think, right?
Yep, he's going for the hit.
Good set. Lance is down on it. He's just cleaning. Just cleaning. Just cleaning. Needs to curl a little bit to get it. Yep. Looks like he's made it. Good shot. And he'll be relieved after that couple of missed shots from the defending champions early on. Really tight game. Good performance by the Portland team. And 5-4 victory with a single in the 8th. And we'll close our broadcast for this evening. But before we do that, just a reminder of the draws. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. In draw 3, on sheet A, it will be Kislik versus Roth. Sheet B, Ban versus Coleman. Sheet C, De Jong versus Strauss. And sheet D, Dunham versus Team Falco over on the far sheet, sheet D. So,
Thanks for listening.
thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining in. Thanks. Hopefully you enjoyed the broadcast and enjoy some more curling over the course of the weekend. That is peace out, Nancy and Garnet. Take care.
Good evening.